All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Bahakurash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS. Peace, honor, and respect to you, brothers that's out there laboring, edifying, writing, divine word, and truth and sincerity. And shalom to you believers out there, the Akim Wa'ahwa. So you see the title. All right, the title is coming from the People's Voice. The UK government to make independent media illegal under new terrorism law. All right. And we already know that this just happened March 2nd. All right. Going into going into Canada. Actually want to make praying in public, reading aloud from the Bible is hate speech to be severely punished. And I did a lesson on this. So I've been trying to find this, but I seen Elder Menatazat by video. I was looking for this. So we not in the UK. We not even though it's brothers in Canada, it's brothers in the UK, it's brothers all over. Eventually, these things will come to America, man. Okay. So it says the British government has broadened the definition of, you see it, to include content produced by independent media outlets which exposes corruption within the government. So you see this devil. When we go to Revelation 12 and 12, this is a part of it. Therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have a short time. And this is a part of it. Why, you say? Why you asking if you knew or you don't know what's going on? Why would I pull that precept for this? Number one is because of his word. So let's get into it first. It said a proposal presented by Community Secretary Michael Gove is spearheading a campaign to make undermining British values a criminal offense in Britain. See? Let's see. Likely reclaimthenet.org. Reclaim the net. Likely to cover all political and ideological bases. Gov is mentioning both Islamic and far-right organizations and their harmful activities that slip under the radar as the reason the current understanding of extremists is too narrow, right? And they're not really worried, like the elder was saying, they're not worried about Islam, all right? They're worried about brothers coming out the Bible, okay? They worried about this truth. This truth has reached the gate of the nobles. So now when you go here to, because see, let me pull this precept. When you go to Psalm 64, starting at verse 1, it says, what? Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer, preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, all right, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, right? And that's going into this, all right, because they're going to dress it up. But the main thing they want to climb down on is the scriptures, all right. It's hate speech. Why is it hate speech? We're going to get to the precepts on that. But let me continue on Psalm 64. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. That's what they're doing. They're shooting at the brothers who's bringing out this word. All right. They shooting at them in secret right now. All right. By, dressing up these. Now, this came out and said that reading aloud from the Bible. But this one is more like, likely to cover all political and ideological bases. Gov is mentioned in both Islamic and far-right organizations and their harmful activities. Now, this right here, that's going into who? The Israelites. All right, let me see. Oh, this one I want to get. But there doesn't seem to be consensus on this in the U.S. cabinet, with some ministers voicing fears that a lot of groups taking a stance on several issues, such as those who oppose to lockdowns, religious organizations that are anti, you see the word, G, marriage, T, transformer women in places designated as same-sex, radical student groups, etc., could get caught up in this widened definition dragnet. See, so people who take stances on these things, which are the Israelites, all right, Islam, they in the far right do, but see, what do it say? Who wet their tongue like a sword, most likely, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. All right, this is what they doing. That's why, under all of this dress up, when you come down here in the small print of this bill, they'll have all of these things. All right. So let me see. Yeah. So it's like you can get caught up in this wide, see, this wide definition dragnet. So the thing about it is, let me see something. Let's see, I want to go here real quick. I got a couple precepts. This shouldn't be long. Just want to bring it to brothers and sisters. Oh, yeah, let me get this. Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Yeah, this is a part of that as well. This is biblical prophecy that these things will take place. First, we heard about Canada, now it's the UK. And when you go down here, what do it say? That there doesn't seem to be consensus on this in the US cabinet. See, like where y'all at in this? Well, it's going to come. Continuing on, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word, and shall not find it. So you got to get it while it's hot. We got to get it while it's hot, right? Because one day it's not going to be street teaching. It's not going to be brothers uploading these epistles on the internet where you can get all this type of information, getting breakdowns and etc. Just being edified, getting those exhortations. No, the Lord is going to bring them family to the word because this is precious. Anything that's precious, you know what I'm saying, is not. This is what I call limited edition. You got Salaki. I think I went off for a second, Salaki. But the word is limited edition. All right. You have limited edition watches, cars, shoes, and things of that nature. They have them on sale for a while, then they snatch it. All right. So you got to hurry up and get it while you can. But it's all in the will of the Lord. Now, again, going back to why is the devil coming down with great wrath? You know, independent media. We know that's talking about, of course, uh, if you're not down with, mainstream media, they've been, ousting. You have what they call whistleblowers. Yeah, they talking about them. You can see, you notice they said all it is, such as those opposed to lockdowns, religious organizations that are, you see, religious organizations. That's what we would be considered, the Israelites, in their eyes, a religious organization. And they naming it under what? The T word. All right. That's why I said the British government has broadened the definition of the T word, to include content produced by who? The Israelites, as well as these independent media people. But if you oppose, the ABC agenda, all right, uh, yeah, you're gonna get caught up in there. If you got something you can say bold about the government, you caught up in there. You're gonna be severely punished, and we was already warned. because let's go here. See, this is biblical prophecy, man. When you go to Matthew 24, I like to get the red letter. All right. Starting at verse 3, it says, as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end and of the end of the world? All right. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Mashiach, and shall deceive many. That's going on right now. You got all these false teachers. All right. You got actual people saying that I'm Jesus, I'm Christ, you got those bug outs. And you should hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So we most definitely been hearing the wars and rumors of wars. We know what's going on. We know World War III is at the door. For nation shall rise up against nation. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. That's happening. All these are the beginning of sorrows. That's where we at right now, the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. See, after all, we've been hearing this stuff. We've been going through all what he said before, and then they should deliver you up. See, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And just being in the ministry, you lose a lot of ties with family and old friends and things of that nature, but it's gonna ramp up. All right. And then shall many be offended. Yahweh shall gave us the game, man. How about y'all shot? And shall betray one another and shall hate one another. All right. And this is oh man, I should have got it where they were talking about, you might get money for snitching. All right, let me see if that's in the let me see something. All right, for time's sake. Oh, yep. See, look at that. Hate is and it's all undefined. That's why they shoot at the secret and perfect, and they shoot at the perfect and secret. All right, let me go back to that. I don't want to. I might butcher that. Psalm 64. Over here, brothers and sisters. Let's get it. 4 and said, and 3 it said, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot at their arrows, even bitter words. See, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. See, it's undefined. Hate. Okay, what you talking about? It's undefined. It could be whatever they want it to be. Speech law. See, proposed 5 years in prison, man. 3 years in prison, 45K fine. It's infringed to speak in opposition against any state endorsed pharmaceuticals. All right. So if you talk about against the jab, Canada proposed life in prison, 70K for hate. It's undefined. See, that's shooting. That's a part of that shooting in secret, man. Because they can say anything to say. You can say, oh, I don't like, I don't like men wearing dresses. Hate speech. That's most definitely gonna be considered hate speech. Best believe that. I forgot where they say you get money for snitching, but to go back here where it says, all right, and then many shall be offended. Why is this devil being offended? Because this word coming out. And he know by the word going out and the Israelites waking up. Well, let's go here. Let's get it. That's a part of his short time. That's why he coming down with these things. That's a part of that great wrath. All right. Because what? He knoweth that he have but a short time. Why? Because brothers and sisters is waking up. That's why people is offended. Now this, you got family and friends that's gonna be. Everybody's gonna be offended. All right. If they don't have the spirit, if the Holy Spirit ain't dealing with them, and they're not part of the elect. All right, because you, these people out here, your family, your friends, co-workers, yeah, when the real scriptures come out, they gonna take offense. But Esau Edom is the main. He's extra mad. All right, he's extra mad. So let's go here because when we go to, in fact, I'm gonna keep those tabs. Let's go here. We're watching biblical prophecy right before our eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Isaiah and stuff is moving, man. Isaiah 29:13, it says what? Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as these people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart from me. And that's people, uh, that's people. Look, when the president is sworn in on the Bible, right? But then they get in office and have policies that's adverse to the Bible. All right. So, they honor with their lips, but their hearts is what? Far from me. Far from Yahweh Shah. And their fear towards me is taught by the precepts of men. Yeah. All right. Yahweh Shah is going to set the ABC command. Uh, the Most High is only love. He don't kill people, or he don't get angry. He don't hate Esau. All of these things, Christmas, Easter, all of these things, all right, is precepts of men. All right. When you go to these Christian churches, is a lot of it's from the precepts of men. All right, but their heart is far from. How about you, man? If you tell a woman in a Christian church you need to put on clothes and dress up and be obedient to your husband, guess what? She's going to be offended. All right, she's going to be offended. Telling people, the ABC community, they need to repent, and that's a capital offense. Basically, it's an abomination. They're going to be offended. Esau going into chains, that's going to be offensive. The rest of these nations going into captivity, that's offensive. Even the Israelites ruling is offensive to other Israelites. So, you know, uh, these for as much as people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their hearts far from me, and their fear toward me is taught of the precepts of men. Yeah, God is just all love. So now you compare. Oh, you can do whatever you want to do, as long as you just, what I'm saying, believe. No, that's precepts of men. It's a standard when you come back to the scriptures. Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people, even a marvelous work and a wonder, for the wisdom of their wise men shall perish, and the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid. So, all from Esau Edom to these, pork chop eating pastors, all of that is perishing. Why? Because the word is coming out in its purest form, and that's making everybody offended who don't have the spirit, who haven't been tapped. And that's why, you know, the Lord said what? And they shall betray one another and shall hate one another. See, they shall deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you. And you should be hated of many of all nations for my name's sake. Because when Yahweh Shah was around, they didn't like when he was around saying what he was saying. And that's where you get these articles back to back. See, this was March 2nd this year. This was on the 10th, so 8 days later. All right. So the Lord said He's gonna do a wild, marvelous work. Esau, he went off my sloppy, but Esau, he don't have a hold on the people like he used to years ago because social media, the internet, um, alternative news, but this word, and see the word, uh, the Israelites coming back to the word is very, very dangerous for them. All right, very, very dangerous. That's why when you go here to back, You go to Revelation 11 chapter, what happened? Revelation 11 and 11, it says, and after 3 days and a half, that's 350 years, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into him. Yeah, and that's from, what is that? 19, let me do the math real quick. 350 years. Yeah, so from like 1969, 1970, all right, you had Abba Bivens come on the scene, all right, and that's that spirit, uh, after them 350 years, what? It entered into us, the Israelites, and they stood up upon their feet in great fear. Fear upon them, we saw them, right? And that's why he know he got but a short time. That's why they fearing, man. That's why they like, no, you can't be. Who read aloud from the Bible? Not the Jehovah Witness. All right, they just stand out on the corner. Who do that? The Israelites, the brothers. All right, you might have certain Christian sects that go out and read, but they guess who they really aiming at? The Israelites. All right, who teaching their people to come back to our power, teaching them that these are the devils. This the Edomites, and they born into slavery. This word have reached the gates of the nobles. All right. When you go here to Ezekiel, because it said what? It said, great fear fell upon them with saw them. Now, when you go to Ezekiel 37, all right, because we was those dry bones, and they wanted us to stay dry, but now they see us coming raising up, and we just getting to the point of things. It said, the hand of the Lord, Ezekiel 37:1, the hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord and set me down in the midst of a valley which was full of bones, and caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. Yeah, we didn't know who we were. We was in Egypt, red, black, and green, and we black, we color, we African American, we this, we that, we didn't know. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, power thou knowest. And he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. Thus said the Lord, power unto these bones. Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. Now going down just to the point. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them. All right, that same breath that entered into Adam. Okay, and they lived and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army. It's camps everywhere. It's brothers teaching the word everywhere. You even got bug outs like Kanye West that's bringing things to the forefront. All right, us being the Israelites is just, it's basically almost common knowledge. For real, for real. Basically, almost. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 2/3 ain't really gonna see the significance of it, but I'm willing to bet if you walk past the average Negro and be like, hey, you're an Israelite, they might say, oh, I know. You know, these things have been coming out. But just that exceeding great army really is the brothers that's teaching. They got this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. All right. And again, that's why he have a short time. And that's why what? He coming down with that great wrath. All right. He knows it. He see the writings on the wall. All right. Let's go to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, starting in verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. That's what's happening through the scriptures, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, waking brothers up, teaching, a brother teaches brother, another brother teaches brother, and continuing on, who opposeth and assault himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worship, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is a God. We know this white man has a God complex. All right. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. Yeah, we've been privy. All right. That's why we children of the light. We are the illuminated ones on the left hand side. And now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he whom now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then that wicked shall, and then that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Yes. And this is why these devils is coming down with this wrath. You see the articles. This is just doctored up. This is just dressed up. This is an ugly chick with some makeup on and a cute little dress. All right. But she's still ugly underneath everything. All right. Best believe they broadening the definition of the T word to include content produced by independent media outlets. That's broad. Brothers teaching could be considered independent media outlets. All right. We're independent, basically. Even though we work for Yahweh Shem Shah, but you catch my drift. And it's consuming Esau, all right, and shall destroy with the brightness of the coming. Yeah. All the way up until the time Yahweh Shah really do just crack them clouds. Even him who's coming is after the working of Satan with all powers and signs and lying wonders, all right, and with all deceivableness and unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth that they might be saved. Yeah, so hey, and that's why you know, even this famine of the word, let me go back to that, it's gonna have people shook out here. It's gonna have people shook. See, when Esau clamped down and bring all of this for real, and that famine of the word comes, all right, when it comes, what do it say? And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east, they shall run to and fro, seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. No, no. And see, wisdom and knowledge is gonna be the stability of our times, man. All right, that's what's gonna have brothers and sisters stable, because we've been soaking this word up. See, but they gonna, where it says with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Yeah, these are gonna be the people that's gonna be running sea to sea. Is they gonna be going from the Pacific? Is they gonna be going literally from sea to sea? No, searching the internet, trying to find brothers on the street corners. They gonna be where them guys on the corner? What them guys that was uh, always putting out videos? Yeah, they gonna be trying to find it, but it is gonna be gone. All right. Let's see. Let me put this. I'm gonna close out with this. Hosea 1:10. It says, "Oh yeah, I want to get this, making a point. Yet the number of children in Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living power." That's what's happening. In dry bones, that exceeding great army, man. We confident. We 144% confident. We the Israelites. You can't tell me nothing else. You can't say, well, no, 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 you can't. I ain't going back to black. Okay? I know I'm an Israelite. Brothers and sisters, we stand on that. We know we the people. And we know the people that's in our land is the fake people. Now, is it Jakes among them? Yes, because we've been scattered everywhere. But we saying in totality, no, they're not the people. The lineage that they stem from, Esau, is not the people. You can't be an Edomite and an Israelite at the same time. There's no way it can't happen. All right. So I just want to bring this up. You know, you have the thing with Canada, and now you have UK. They doing their thing. All right. So we just gonna keep a watch out. So Lord willing, this is at a point to the next lesson. Shalom.